Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. And today we're going to do a unboxing and flight and review all in one of the Litehawk Collector's Edition 6996 coaxial helicopter. Picked this up today while I was at the mall, and it was on sale and a really good price, so I thought, hey, why not? And this one also has a USB cable with it that it can hook into your computer with the remote, and you can run the flight simulator from Litehawk. So I got that all downloaded as well, and we'll show you a little bit about that on screen as well as part of this whole video. So it's going to be in little separate segments, but you know, we'll try and keep it, you know, short as well. But anyway, so let's get this guy open and see what all we get with it. So we've got our USB cable for our flight sim, USB charger, little parts kit, got some extra blades in here, tail rotors, some pins, and a couple of pinion gears for the main motors. We've got our manual, and let's get this out of the box here. Now this is a 3-channel helicopter. Also has light control and acceleration for speed, trim control, A, B, and C channels. This is infrared, so it's an indoor machine. Remote uses 6 batteries, which we're going to have to slap in there shortly. Now this one does not actually have a remote charger. That's kind of cool. And so there's our complete Litehawk out of the package. I'll just zoom in here for you. Now, okay, so there's our main machine all ready to go. Just gotta get some batteries in this thing, and we'll be right back, and we'll do the flight for you, give you a little bit of a review on that. Now, just at first glance looking at this thing, they've got some decent quality gears in here. They're not little mini micro gears, you know, like a whole bunch of them or anything, like you'll find on some helis. Your charge ports here on the left. You've got your lights here, both sides, and there should be a bit of a charge in this thing. And it's not looking like it. So we're gonna have to charge this up first before we fire it up. But anyway, pretty neat little machine so far. First impressions, it's pretty nice. It's just like the Litehawk 2 and the Litehawk 1. With the exception of, you know, different colors, of course, and you know that they've chosen for this helicopter. And so far I'm really liking it. I like the decals, the layout, very nice. So let's get this thing charged up, and we'll be back, and we'll take it for a flight. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the flight simulator portion of the video. We left the main flight review for the end of the video, but anyway, so we're going to fly the 6996 helicopter right now, and this is our remote, and you don't have to have the power switch on, it's down, so it's all powering the remote from here. And so let's bring this one up in the air. Now it does get pretty small, so you can zoom in. Now we just got to figure out where this little guy's gone to. There we go. Oh, looks like maybe it's gone too far away. Well, let's crash it. Oh, it's going to be a little harder to crash it, I think. Maybe we can start over. Menu. Okay. Reset. There we go. Got too far away on me. If I can bring this really up close here. There are birds that fly around. There's, I guess it's like a farmland scenery. I'll show it to you there. So you can learn to fly. You can learn to fly your heli this way. Now they do have other helicopters in here. You've got the Litehawk 2, the Pro, which is the 4-channel, and they give you 2 color schemes for it. The XL, 2 color schemes. Just fire up the XL here. And you can crash as well. Oh, I guess that was too high. I went over the building. Okay, let's get out of the trees. Oh, I think we just got out of range. There we go. You can manually reset as well, or if you crash, it'll reset. You got the Litehawk Arrow, black and white version. You can calibrate your controls. Find the arrow is a little different. It can do some pretty fast pirouettes. Now even though this isn't the controller for the arrow, the controls are going to be the same, and it's a 3-channel heli. Now let's try a different scenery. There's the farm scenery here. There's a tractor actually coming down the hillside there. There he is. Now see, this is where you're like really far away. You can zoom things up. And the helicopters are really, really realistic looking, so it's really cool. Like you can even see the gear spinning in the bottom there. Everything. Really well done. I'm very impressed with this simulator. Now you also have the Litehawk Duo. This is a fun tandem rotor system. I got the actual Duo and I love flying it. It's a lot of fun. And I crashed her. Problem with zooming in is you can crash a little sooner. Let's go back to, we'll go fly in the gym. And we'll go back to our 6996. Now in here, the helicopter's not going to get too far out of range on you either, which is kind of nice. Now in the simulator, the 6996, you'll notice has a silver body instead of the black, the way the helicopter actually comes. I don't know why that is, but I really don't care, you know. But flying in a gym is kind of fun because you do have some restrictions, and but like I said, you're not going to get out of range, so you'll have a real fun flying experience in the gym. Now let's bring out that arrow again, because it's a real challenging helicopter to fly, because it is a single blade fixed pitch. Now, even though there's no banking maneuvers on 3-channel helicopters, you can, if you're really sensitive on the sticks, and you know, a lot of these helicopters have nice sensitivity to the sticks, you can give it the appearance that it's flying sideways when it, you know, normally would take a banking channel to do that, for left and right banking. And I'll show you what we're talking about here. We'll bring out the Litehawk Pro, because it has 4 channels. Now your banking maneuver is going to be on your left stick here, and you just hold the throttle in one spot and you can go do your banking maneuver. And you can also take your right stick, which is your turning for left and right, and you can gradually move it and actually do your banking maneuver and a turn at the same time. So let's get this thing going forward into a circle here. Don't want to do a complete circle, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off too easy. I can do this easier with in real life. But the idea is to get yourself moving around forward and start to just gradually turn. But you don't want to spin. You don't want to crash either. But you will. And it's cool to crash. It's alright. You're not going to hurt the helicopter. It's a simulator, right? Anyway, it takes a lot of practice. So let's pull up the Litehawk 2. So this is your typical Litehawk 2 3-channel. You know, no banking maneuvers here. Strictly 3-channel operation. Got pretty much full forward on here. So really good program to help teach you how to fly, land, you know. And if you crash, it's okay. You can't break anything. So then when you're ready to, you know, fly your helicopter and have, you know, virtually no crashes, I mean, your helicopter can last you a long, long time between repairs, the lesser you crash it, you know. So this is a real good program to learn on so that you can avoid those nasty crashes. Let's zoom out. There's our full zoom out. See that's actually too far zoomed out because it starts to kind of like fisheye. So, and then of course you're going to lose your heli because you won't be able to see it. So you want to bring it maybe even about here would be good. Nope, I'm going to crash. Nope, maybe not. Now the other scenery they give you, I actually don't like this one, is this flying in the room thing. Now this is completely zoomed out here, and it's kind of got like a slanted, kind of almost like a fishbowl effect going on. It's kind of weird, but I mean you can fly in this room. It's just you don't know when you're about to slam into something, but it's a real small room, realistically. There we go, landed on the table. So that's pretty much about it for the tour of the flight simulator. You know, it's really cool. It's very helpful. If it's crappy weather outside, I mean, the smaller helis like this one, the 6996, the Litehawk 1 and 2. I mean, these are not outdoor helicopters. They're infrared, and they're too small to really be flown outside because they can be taken by just the slightest breeze real easy. Your Litehawk Arrow, of course, is definitely an outdoor heli or in a big gym. You know, I mean, you can fly it both ways, but to fly it in like the house type of thing, unless you got one really super massive living area with nothing in the way, I mean, yeah, then I guess you could fly the Litehawk Arrow there, but you know, most of us, for the majority, don't have a big enough room inside the house to fly the Arrow, because it is a very fast responsive helicopter. And it's fixed pitched as well, which also helps in that fast response. So let's go back to the gym here. And we'll take out our Arrow again. And I think I want to zoom in a little more. Now we flew it out outdoors, back in the field and whatnot. So in here, I mean, we got a fair amount of room, but it's very responsive. Like, there's a very steep pitch on the helicopter. Now, in the simulator, I think simulator servo was actually set in the longest throw position because realistically, this helicopter does not have this kind of pitch set up right from the factory. You actually have to move the servo link right to the very back in order to get this sort of a pitch going on. But you know, this kind of a helicopter is your next step up, really, from coaxials. But I mean, I would recommend you start with a basic 3-channel coax, go to your 4-channel coax, and then, you know, move into a fixed pitch. Either 3 or 4 channels is more than adequate. You know, and then you just continue on from there. And have fun and enjoy the simulator, you know. It's really cool. I'm liking it. And crash down. So anyways, next is going to be our actual flight review of the 6996 helicopter itself. Now, just before, so I make sure I mention this, light control, acceleration control, and trim control you will not have access to in the flight simulator. Those are all bypassed. But you still have your 4-channel Litehawk Pro. You'll have 4-channel mode. It will be active on the remote because the helicopter has the 4 channels. Otherwise you're all 3-channel helicopters. I would hope, and you know, it'd be kind of cool if Litehawk adds in the new quadcopters into their simulator, because it'd be kind of fun flying the quadcopters on there, and even a boat simulator program would be really cool too. I don't know if that, I'd have to check, but I don't think they have one yet. But that'd be kind of fun. So anyways, see you on the flight review. Hey guys, okay, welcome to the flight review portion of the Litehawk 6996 Collector's Edition RC helicopter. Now you do have light control. So you can turn your lights on and off. Now what's nice is it turns them all off. You don't get stuck with anything on. And this thing is quite zippy. Get the fast speed on. Whoop, crashed. Oh, I'm not going to get out of that spot. So it does hover rather nicely. Pretty fast response out of this thing. So I can really appreciate that. The LEDs, the way they strobe, are really not all that annoying for a strobing system. You know, they do cycle themselves, they slow down, they speed up, and, you know, pretty cool. Now this is only a 3-channel helicopter, even though the remote is 4 channels, but that's because of the flight simulator program. Flight time is actually really good on this thing. It's right within specs, so I have no qualms with that at all. Recharge time is only about half an hour with the supplied USB charger cable. And even though the radio doesn't come with a charging cable to charge off the remote, it is kind of nice that they didn't, because now the batteries in a remote are going to last a lot longer now that you're not sucking all the energy out of them to recharge your helicopter. So that is actually a good thing, even though the back cord is still on the radio. So there's no hands. So it is pretty responsive. It's got some good speed for, you know, doing little pirouette things. So overall, a really good helicopter, flies very nice. It's not all that, you know, it's not loud or anything like that. So, you know, control is very good. I like the sensitivity in the controls. And like I said, real big bonus with the fact that the radio itself is got 4 channels in there for being able to do the flight simulator with. And like I'd mentioned, when you plug in your SIM cable to the remote for your playing on your computer, you don't have to have the power turned on the remote. So you're not using battery power on your remote to even play the flight sim on the computer. So that's, you know, yet another bigger bonus too, you know. So it actually powers what it needs to on the remote, which is great. You do have A, B, and C channels that you can switch from. So if you've got more than one of these, put one on A, one on B, one on C, and, you know, you and 2 buddies can fly. And you likely wouldn't have, I don't think you'd have any interference between other Litehawks like the 2 or, you know, even the Duo or the Pro, and the Pro is their 4-channel model. And I'd like to actually get my hands on a Pro just to put it into the collection, but, you know, I'm really liking the black frame on this. It shows the lighting up really nice against the black. The white's nice too. You know, so overall, you know, like I always do, guys, 4 out of 5, because nothing in life is ever perfect. But this is pretty darn close, you know. So, you know, even a 4.5 would do nicely, just because of the access for the flight sim, and it's kind of fun with the simulator because you get to fly, you know, all the aircrafts that they have in there and some different sceneries. So, you know, really great job that Litehawk did, and that's about all I can say. So, you know, thanks for watching. Leave your comments as always, and you know, if you have questions or whatever, you know, just leave them and I'll do my best to answer them. And happy flying.